Got a couple great knives here from Kingdom Armory, or Dave Raybaum. Goes by SOT or SOT on USN and other forums, I believe. This is the Samaritan. This one is a liner lock configuration with his dragon skin texture. It's just a series of kind of drilled out divots on the G10 to make it very cool aesthetically, as well as nice grip. He does a frame lock in the Samaritan also, and he's got a Tonto point called the Masada with the same frame design. This is folding Bill the Butcher, and that's a cat. This is right around a 3-inch blade. Frame lock. He does both the Samaritan on these with either the spider hole or a thumb stud, which he does have the rights to use from Spyderco. Got a cool little shield over treble stop there. He did the deep pocket clips on both of these. I've seen him use one that's not as deep, but this is what it puts on most of them. It's really a nice clip. This pretty much disappears. The Samaritan has just a little top edge that shows, but it's really nice. These are very heavy-duty, really nicely built knives. They're also very aesthetically pleasing, and are actually this kind of scallop pattern they did on the Bill the Butcher is both, again, aesthetically pleasing and gives a nice grip. Really, they're, for someone who, well, unqualified, they're just great knives. Honestly, you know, somebody who collects knives, it's easy to get a knife that you've wanted for a long time and then immediately say, okay, what's the next knife I want to get? But with these, I'm extremely happy with them, and I really don't have that feeling. I'm just really happy with them, and I want to use them for a long time. They're not going anywhere for sure. And Dave has only been making folders for about a year, I think. I mean, it's now he has a great deal of experience pimping and kind of restoring knives, you know, over years, and I think that's kind of led to, you know, him having really thought out the knives before he builds them. And I think, you know, for a quote new knife maker, he's got a lot of skill that's I think very evident as soon as you get to pick up one of the knives. He did start off pimping knives, and he was nice enough to regrind one of my old Bally's I've had for about 20 years, and it is wicked sharp now. He did you know, still kept the basic Weehawk shape, but put a longer grind on top that just makes it a really really nice point, and the grind is really symmetrical and just absolutely wicked sharp. That's about it. One more thing. Someone else, another video, had one of the fixed Bill the Butchers, and someone was kind of flaming their video, saying that they didn't think it was a neat design, but didn't look terribly useful. And I've got to say I disagree completely after having this one. If you look at this angle here on the front of the blade, at first when you look at it, it does look kind of like a, you know, it's not a shape that you used to seeing on a folding knife for sure, or even a fixed knife. But this angle here is about the same as a utility blade, an utility knife that's used probably more than any other knife at any given time in the world, I would think. I mean, it's good for, you get a nice grip on it, you know, you can use it for a multitude of purposes, but it's really just a really great, fun design that's also very useful. Just real quick, for size comparison, here's a mini griptilian. You can kind of see It's a nice compact design. And then the Samaritan is a nice beefy big knife. I mean, well, I've never had a problem carrying big knives. I've carried, you know, Strider ARs and GBs, and it's about that kind of size, but it's a little easier to grip and hold, and just a very well thought out style for the handle and frame. And it does have, if you looked at Dave's video, he described how this shape makes it easy to, once it's in your pocket, to reach in and grab things, and that does pan out. It's actually a very, very nice design. And overall, it's a big knife, but it doesn't carry that big. I mean, it's really easy to carry. And again, I carry, you know, a Strider SMF or ARGB that are, a lot of people consider big knives, and they don't seem that big to me. Part of it is I've got a pretty big hand, so I swallow it up. But again, you know, here's a mini grip you can't see in my hand. But you know, I think it's a great design. You know, I've just been impressed enough with this stuff that I'm going to be getting at least 1 or 2 fixed blades from him. Just great stuff. And he lives in Southern Oregon, as do I, so I've been able to go over and see his shop, and he just seems to be a really good guy, and makes good stuff, so I see no reason not to buy more. Thanks. Oh, and that sound in the background is my son, who is tired of me making this video, so thanks.